Hey Superfans, welcome back inside the International Training and Research Center. I'm Emil Williams Jr., joined with my main man Tom Frenzel. As always, coming off a relatively tough week 4. Earl did shoot 674, but it was different in the way we got there. We changed some things and wanted to come right out and get episode 5 off and running. We had some wholesale changes, essentially, for you today, Tom, and also a very big announcement and how we will give you the opportunity to drive Earl. But stay tuned for that. We'll talk to you more about that after the episode is complete. But Tom, the wholesale changes after coming off 674, we're talking about axes. We're talking about where we start. We're talking about practice, and we are talking about practice.
Yeah,
Lay it all out for us.
So last week, we tried going straighter and faster. So we increased our speed and we didn't get great results. We think playing straighter, we got a little less help from the side-to-side shape and the pattern. And we also just never quite got the angles we wanted. Lots of leaves that we don't want to see. So this week, we're going to try a different change. We're going to change the RPM. We're going to take the speed back to about where it was, but instead of 350 RPM, we're going up to 400 RPM this week. And we're also going to change the practice procedure. So we've been having this debate of, well, is 2,000 surface better than 500 surface, and which one's right? Well, we're going to use the 500 surface to heat up the pattern in practice, and then we're going to switch to a 2,000 surface on the same ball going into league play. So the idea is hopefully that throwing it fast and up the edge like we did last week is going to open up the right side of the lane a little bit more, and then we're going to take the smoother ball that'll maintain its energy a little bit better through the pattern and hopefully get to the pocket with more energy, more strikes, all that good stuff.
Well, so we listened to you folks, so we're going to make some changes. Tom just illustrated them. Remember, we are trying to shoot 900, so some of the changes that we make are exactly to try to reach that goal. So enjoy what comes up next. I'm excited, Tom's excited, and stay tuned for the big announcement at the end.
Firing.
That would get the juices flowing. There it is, that's the one.
No way.
Oh!
Come on. Yes! Come on.
Peel.
Take that 8-pin. I was wrong. Look back. Oh, God.
Oh!
Get back.
747, folks. We literally thought we were off and running just like a 747 would. Just a soul-taking 8-pin. I don't know about you, Tom, but I'm still kind of reeling from that. But it shaped in a lot of ways what took place at the end of the game, especially, the end of the series, specifically in the third game.
Yeah, so we're just going along, striking away. This is great. It looked like the new plan worked. We leave that 8-pin. Man, and then we kept on going. We shot a big game, game 1. Next game, we ran into a little bit of, here's another 8-pin for you. We started maybe seeing a 10-pin here and there. And throughout the night, about halfway through game 3, we were just shut out. If we moved off of a 4-pin, we'd leave a 10-pin. If we moved off of a 10-pin, we'd leave a 4-pin, and we would go through the nose, whatever. So, yeah, we just lost it in the middle of game 3. I think it was because we were in too deep to the point where we weren't using the shape. We were on the crown of the house shot by the end of it, and those little changes were just too minute to really dial in. If we just stuck where we were getting 10 pins, maybe we could have got a strike or two more, but it is what it is. 747, averaging almost 250 today, so that's pretty good.
It's oddly weird to be disappointed in a 747, but I think we both can say that we are slightly disappointed, especially considering our start. And you probably are disappointed too, because you were following along just like we were. And then, of course, the results happened. But we'll take 747 today. Well, we finished with 747, and at the moment, that may be it for us, Tom, because starting next week, we will give the opportunity to someone else for several episodes, actually. Several Lucky Course subscribers will have the chance to drive Earl. So that means make the moves, decide what ball to throw. We've got some player profiles for you as well to choose from, so we're going to mix it up, give you some different variables. Tom, what does all that look like for our Lucky Course subscribers?
Absolutely. So what we're going to have is we're going to have 6 bowling balls that range the specifications. We're going to have 6 bowler profiles built from data collected here at the ITRC on Team USA members. So they're going to range everywhere from the two-handed style to a straight up the lane style, and basically you'll be able to dial in the type of bowling you think is best for shooting 900.
Righty-lefty too.
Righty-lefty too. So, we'll throw out our house pattern, you pick your bowler, you pick your ball, and then you tell us what to do, and Earl will follow your instructions as best as he can, and hopefully we'll get a 900 out of it.
Well, that's still the goal. Of course, we're still on Earl's journey to 900, but we're going to switch things up a bit. So for now, we will take a back seat, but we'll still be around to walk you through it. We'll give the opportunity, as we mentioned, to several Lucky Course subscribers. So the keyword there, core. Be sure to check out bowl.com/thecore to learn not only about what you'll do here, we just told you, but some of the other experiences and content that you also receive by being a member of the core. Be sure to like this episode, share it, and subscribe to Bowl TV if you have not. We certainly appreciate it. We look forward to continuing. I'm still a little starstruck and disappointed, if you can be starstruck and disappointed at the same time, because Earl was on his way and then he kind of let us down. But nonetheless, we will see you next week. For Jason Thomas, Tom Frenzel, my name is E.A.R.L. Williams Jr. We will see you next week inside the core.